This is our life.
This is our life lately. Almost every day, I think.
Look at my husband. Do you know what he's doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. He is out there and he's putting fence posts into the ice, into the pond, because, you know, he's putting this fence across to keep our ducks on our property so they don't go to the neighbors because the neighbors don't like it. And he had some in there, but he felt that the line was a little crooked. So he wanted to redo it and make sure it was perfectly straight. So, you know, the neighbors weren't concerned. So he's out here doing this in the ice. And he's like, so I'll do it right now in the ice, and then it will freeze around the posts. And then summer comes and the posts will be there and I'll just be able to just put them into the water. And I'm like, okay, all right. I don't know. You know, hey, I'll tell you this. He's been staying out of my hair today for a while. That's for sure. I've been getting a lot done. Oh, silly boy. I don't get it. I don't know. Hello, everybody. It's Mindy. I am here to re-record my days 19 and 20 of my Advent opening. Because, you know, I did a whole bunch of batch recording ahead and there was something wrong with my mic and none of it had any volume. So here we are. And you'll notice I'm in my office because, you know, trying to find a place to record sometimes. I have a husband watching TV on the couch and he's sleeping and it's So anyhow, we're going to give this a go. I don't know how good the lighting is going to be in here, but let's roll with it and I'll show you what we got here. All right. Now remember, it's all going to be open out of the packages because, you know, I already did this once and threw all the packages away and, you know, all that stuff. So anyhow, let's start with Bad Sheep Yarn, which I was just working on. I was just working on the shawl for Bad Sheep Yarn, and I'm excited to get to some of these other colors. All right, so day 19. Beautiful color. It's called Enchantment. Beautiful, beautiful purples, pinks, and blues. I absolutely love it. I adore it. It's beautiful. Okay, that's day 19. Day 20. This one is called Aurora Dance. And again, purple, pink, and blue. That one looks a little more purpley and pinky than the first one did. I know lighting is not going to be our friend here. There we go. I haven't opened up the curtain behind me trying to get more light, but there it is. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now the yarn garden, the Nome River yarns, it went all the way to blue and purple, and I love it. I am excited for it. Excited for it. Trying to, where do I get the light? Where do I not get the light? Do I close the window? Let's close the curtain. Let's see if that helps. I don't know. Maybe it'll be better with just the light from the room. It's not bad. Not bad. There we go. There it is. Pretty. Love that. Looks like it could go with the Bad Sheep Yarn set, doesn't it? And then the goodie for the day, and I love this. I love their sticker. I love the sticker on it. Adventure 25. Lotion bar for weary adventurers. I love that. And inside we have a little lotion. I love it. It smells very minty is what it smells like. Love that. Okay. What's it say on the back? Oh, it's ingredients. Shea butter, beeswax, coconut oil, vitamin E, essential oil. Okay. Next, let's go to cornbread and honey. Day 19 of Island Summer. This one got very pastel. Very pastel colors. We got some pretty greens and pinks and kind of some tannish purpley pink colors, like kind of like sand. That's what I thought. And then day 20 is this beauty. Very pretty bright pink. Love it. Love it. So day 19 and day 20, Very, very, very pretty. Love those. All right. Let's go to Woolly Mama. Day 19. This one's interesting. I was like, whoa. All of a sudden, we got bright. We got very, very bright teals and greens, like a kiwi lime kind of color. I love that one. Very pretty. And then day 20 is this one. We kept that kind of limeish green color in there. And look at all the speckles, pink and purple and blue speckles in there. So day 19 and day 20. Very, very pretty. Love them. Love them so much. After this, I should be good. I think the next couple days are fine. All right, let's talk about Tangled Wars. Let's go to our little story here. And are you ready for more of the adventure? This has been so much fun. The next trail leads to a hidden library that smells faintly of sugar and parchment. Stacks of spell books teeter beside trays of half-finished pastries. And through a narrow doorway, a tiny kitchen hums softly to itself. A kettle steams without fire, and spoons stir in rhythm as if remembering old recipes. A dangerous mix, Branna says. I approve. Iolana runs a finger along a shelf, revealing words that glow faintly gold. Knowledge sweetens everything, she murmurs. So here's our choices. Choice A. Help Tressa and Iolana repair the library's damaged wards. Or join Malric, Garrick, and Branna in the kitchens to see what secret the bakers left behind. This one was tough. Tough, tough, tough. Do I go to the library because I love libraries and help fix the library, or go into the kitchen? What did I do? I don't remember what my choice was. Honestly, I don't remember my choice. But I think I chose the library. Let's see. Hang on. Yep, I chose the library. I went to day 19. I have the yarns in order. So day 19, Tressa threads her magic between open books as Iolana hums softly. Silver light trickles from the words on the pages. Stitching torn comes back together until the air hums. When they finish, new fibers appear, fine gold and silver yarn, wound neatly on the librarian's desk. Tressa smiles. The world keeps gifting us more wool. How curious. So the goodie for the day is some lavender rose vanilla rooibos tea. This is like the third tea we have gotten. So there's another tea. And here is the yarn. Are you ready? And if this does not remind you of a library, I don't know what does. Look at all the colors. Look at all the colors. The blue, the green, the orange, the red. There's a little purple in there. That just looks like a library full of all the colorful book covers, doesn't it? So pretty. All right. Now, the other choice would have been to stay in the kitchen, which I wanted to. I really did. I wanted to stay in the kitchen. Malric pokes through dusty cupboards and finds a cracked mixing bowl etched with runes. He hands it to Garrick, who traces the carvings curiously. The bowl hums, releasing a shimmer of glittering flour that coils into thin silver threads drifting through the air. Malric laughs. Looks like the bowl's volunteering you for kitchen duty. Garrick groans. Great. Magic and cooking. What could go wrong? Branna grins, catching a few of the silver strands as they float past. At least we'll get something useful out of it. She winds them together with the others she's gathered, the threads glowing faintly in her hands. All right, so the goodie is in her hands. We have a beautiful candle with a 24-hour burn time. It's Earl Grey, yuzu, and lemon leaf. It's made by Flypaper. That's the company. Can you smell it? Smell it. Sniff it. Does it smell like the kitchen? A little bit. A little bit it does. Yep, it does. You notice that the gifts go with the clues. It's kind of cool. I love it. Wow. I keep thinking it's going to tighten, but it doesn't. It doesn't tighten at all. It just comes on and off. Okay. and the yarn. This is for the kitchen. Does it look like a kitchen? Kind of. It's going to look like my kitchen this weekend because we're going to bake cookies. And so here's our cookie dough. Here's our decorations. You know, oh yeah. Okay. So there they are for Tangled Wars. Okay. I will get with you and I will show you progress. I have worked, like I said, on the Bad Sheep Yarn shawl. And I am trying to keep up with Tangled Wars. It's not too hard to keep up with it. Doesn't take you long to do the 2 colors. So let me go put this stuff back away, back on the strings and whatnot, because I had to take it all back off and everything. And let's just hope that the rest of this goes smoothly. Just go smoothly, please. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Well, we had a couple days of warm weather, like it was 40 some, close to 50 yesterday. A lot of the snow melted, but wake up this morning to some snow flurries, and the grass is almost covered again. You know, you never know what you're going to get in Michigan. So we'll see what happens. More snow, warm up. It's windy. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. But, well, welcome to Vlogmas. Headed to the gym. I forgot to record my last 2 colors here. We got this green and brownish one here. There's a lot of greenish, yellow, brown. And then this one went to more blue and brown. So that's the last 2 days, these 2 sections here. I'm going to work on it now on the way to the gym. And boy, oh boy, yesterday was almost 50 degrees. And today, I feel like we live in the Arctic. Truck says 20 degrees, but that doesn't tell the whole story. The story is the wind. Oh my goodness, wind and cold and burr. So we're going to get there and we're going to get home. And then I'm going to park my butt right in the house for the rest of the day. Dale's laughing. He thinks that's funny. It's not funny. It's truth. Ow. Ow.
Oh my goodness, do I have things to do today? Wind yarn, film, start a new project. I got things to do. Dale's gone for a little while. I got to get cracking. Let me get busy. Okay, let me show you more in depth the stuff I got at Ollie's that like you'd be more interested in. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's show you this pile. The one whole section, you guys, I was like, what do I buy? What do I buy? So many authors there that I love. There was Nora Roberts. There was Debbie McComber. There was Linda Lael Miller. There was Cheryl Woods. I mean, there were so many. But my problem is I had several of those books, and I didn't know what I could buy that I didn't already have. So I went off the beaten path. That's what I did. That's what I did. Okay, so here you go. This book, $2.99. What's her name? Miranda Liaison, Coming Home to Seashell Harbor. It includes a bonus novella as well. Now look at their normal price at Ollie's, $2.99. But with the 15% off, I got these books for $2.54. All right. I have no idea, like, if this is, I'm assuming it's part of a series. I have no idea where in the series it is. And it's not really helping me out here. But anyhow, I'll check it out and I'll see what number it is. Do I have to have others first? Probably. But I mean, it just sounded good. Going back to her hometown to reassess in Seashell Harbor, you know. Then there's a football player who's injured. You know, they come together. You know how the story goes, right? Okay. Cute cover, you know. And I'd never purchased. I got 2 from the same person here. I did not realize that. So I got 2 from Sheila Roberts. This is a Christmas one, a novel, The Road to Christmas. Of course, it's going to be a Christmas story. Michelle and Max are planning a holiday. Their marriage is in shambles. They have daughters, Audrey and Shyla. They're driving up from California. Grandma and Grandpa are there. Crazy stuff's happening. You know, family dynamics. All about Christmas. Fun. Okay? $2.54. This one as well. Sheila Roberts, Mermaid Beach. Okay, this is part of the Moonlight Harbor novel. I don't know if they had others or not, but like I said, oh, Bonnie Brinks and her all-woman band, the Mermaids. Ah, she's in a band. Avril has big dreams of her own. This is about different women coming together. Okay, all right. Let's see. What's the name of the series again? Moonlight Harbor. Winter at the beach, welcome to Moonlight Harbor, blah, 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 blah. You know, Mermaid Beach. Not on here. It's probably, I mean, she's got other stuff too. I got to check her out. Now, this one was a little bit more. This one was a $3.99 book, so it cost me about $3.50. If you've heard me talk about Viola Shipman before, I love Viola Shipman. That is the pen name for, what is his name? Oh, goodness, my thing just snapped and popped. What is his name? Wade Rouse. Okay, so the guy who actually writes it is Wade. He writes under the pen name Viola. Writes a lot of things about Michigan. All right. I don't know if this one is about Michigan. A sudden death, yep, on the sparkling shores of Lake Michigan, where a woman searches for clues to her secretive mother's past. I love that he writes about Michigan. I love that. And he's a good author, okay? This is a Christmas present. I'm sure she won't look, but again, $2.50. Dazzle like Dolly. Games, activities, quizzes, fun, inspired by the Queen of Country. I'll give you one guess who this is for. And it just looked like fun. I mean, for $2.50, it's a great stocking stuffer, just a fun little thing, right? It'll be a lot of fun. Anyhow, all right, here's some other things you guys might be interested in. People have asked me over and over and over where I got this diamond painted book, and they still had them. This was 25% off, I think, because it was Christmas. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, it was 15% off. But it's just a soft covered book. I'll open it. So my thought is at some point, I might give these away because I already have one. I've already diamond painted mine. I don't know where it's at. Not certain what I did with it. I don't know. But it comes with all your drills. Here it is. All right. There you go, the night before Christmas. And then here's the little story in here. It's black and white pictures, but that's okay. I mean, it's cute, right? It's cute. And all the drills and everything are in there. They had 2 of these left. I picked up 1. Then I found this up in the book section. That was in a little Christmas section. I found this in the book section. $5. 15% off. You do the math. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's check it out. Book and kit. What? Okay, hang on. I need my little knife here. Book and kit. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's find out. I'd never seen a diamond painting box like this at Ollie's before. Of course, I probably wasn't really looking, but you know. Okay, come on. This little sticker thing is giving me a hard time. Won't let me open this. Okay, come on. Come on. Get out of there. Okay, come on. You are cut through. Why won't you open? I don't know. Me, oh my, oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what is this? No idea. Okay, here's the book. All right, here's a booklet. Diamond painting. Marilyn Surratt. What you'll need. How to diamond paint. Contents. Okay. What you'll need. Just some pictures. The canvas. Preparing the canvas. All right. It's all about how to diamond paint. Okay. All right. Here's our toolkit over here. I'm assuming the drills are inside. Okay. It's just a small little, nice. It is small, but hey. It's cute. All right. It's got 15 colors. It's cute. I mean, what do you expect for $5? The booklet, I mean, the booklet's nice. And here's our drills, round drills. Nice, cute. I mean, this is the kind of thing that is like perfect for a beginner, somebody who's just starting out, right? And like I said, these 2 items here may become a giveaway at some point. So stay tuned and we'll see about doing a giveaway. Okay. All right. That's what I got at Ollie's. Thought I'd share. I just went and got this out from underneath the tree because this is one of my Christmas presents to me. I bought myself a Christmas present. Of course. You know, my bookstore Schuler's. Oh, I love it. They've had this bag for, I don't even know how long. I don't think it's changed. So local and independent bookstore. I love it. Love, love, love that they're an independent bookstore. I think they have, I don't know, 4 locations, at least 3. One in Okemos. There's one in the Detroit area, one in Grand Rapids. There's at least 3. Anyhow, let me show you what I got. We're, of course, wandering around. It was a fairly quick trip. We weren't there a long time. We had a lot to do. And we're in the romance section, and Dale's wandering around, and he's looking, and he goes, Christmas at the Ranch. I'm like, yes, yes. Okay, so somebody on BookTube talked about this book, how good it was. I have it in my Amazon wish list, and when he said Christmas at the Ranch, I said, yes, I'll take that one. Yep, I actually have it in my list. So anyhow, holidays around the corner. Father's been imprisoned for financial fraud. She's disgraced. She needs to get away. So fate takes the wheel, leaving her stranded in Evergreen, a small town. Her happiest Christmas ever was there. And then, of course, Emery is there and not ready to face Tate. You know, he owns the horse ranch and, you know, all that good stuff. I love it. Cute. I had to get it. I mean, it's been on my list. I saw it at Barnes & Noble. I didn't get it there. It's in my hand now. So that was Dale's pick. Nice job, Dale. You did a good job. And then I also have had these in mind. This is number 1. Cash, Lucky River Ranch, Jessica Peterson. Sorry, this is Julia McKay, just in case you couldn't read the author. This is Jessica Peterson. This is part of a series. I believe there's 3 of them currently. And this is number 1. Look, Cash, Wyatt, and Sawyer. Sawyer might not be out yet. But, yeah. You know, cowboy, cowgirl, romance, what's not to love? Molly Luck has run out of luck. Her estranged father unexpectedly dies, leaves her the massive cattle ranch with one catch. To collect her inheritance, she'll have to move back to the Texas ranch she left as a child. Yep, so she goes back. And of course, who's there? Cash. Cash is there. He's the foreman at the ranch. Always the foreman at the ranch. 2 cowboy romances. Why not? When you love something, you love it. Okay, I'm putting these back in the bag, and I'm putting them back under the tree because I want to have something there under the tree to open on Christmas. Underneath the tree, it is packed with gifts because, you know, it's making a blockade. It's a blockade under there so that the cats can't get underneath and climb up from the bottom, which is what they like to do. Right, Toffee? They like to crawl under there and get in. So it's decorated. Look, I have ornaments. It's kind of weird. All the precious moments are at the top. Well, they're like 3/4 of the way up, I guess. Anyhow, it's decorated. And it hasn't been too much trouble. I mean, this little guy right here, he's Smokey's favorite. So I just pick him up and I just set him right here and Smokey comes and gets him. And he likes this guy and he likes that guy. He plays with those a lot. Anyhow, let me show you the new ornament that we got from the this guy. Here's our 2025 ornament that we got at the mall. The guy we talked to for 45 minutes or more. He does a nice job. Look at, he even put a little border around the hearts. And he does a nice job. I like it. This was like retro. There were a couple of like retro-y snowmen, and Dale picked out that one. So that's one we got. But here we go. See, all the precious moments are up top. It's okay. It's fine. I like it. And then, of course, here's the new girl, the new boy, new girl. There they are. And our fancy new ornament over here. Love it, right? So there we go. Toffee's just like following me around like a shadow. There it is. It's so pretty. And I got to return an angel. Look at the sky out behind her. It looks cool, doesn't it? Got to return an angel because she's working just fine and she's not making any funny noises. I thought she was making weird noises, but I guess not. Santa's everywhere, over there, over there. One's hiding back there behind the tree. That's the new Santa. Gnome Central. You know what that's for. Another Santa. Another Santa. What is that? What is that right there? Oh, he's watching that rug. That rug out on the porch. He's watching it blow. He went out. They all went out, but it's only like 14 degrees. And they were like, no, we're good. We'll stay in. Vacuum's out. I got to vacuum. I got things to do. Let me go. I got to get busy.